Long ago, in a quiet African village, surrounded by forests and rivers, lived a tortoise who believed he was the wisest creature in the world. Every morning, the tortoise gathered the animals of the village and proudly boasted about his intelligence. "Listen carefully," he would say. "There is no creature wiser than me." The rabbit rolled his eyes. The monkey scratched his head. And the antelope simply shook her head. But the tortoise believed every word he said. One bright afternoon, a small bird flew down from the sky with surprising news. "Tortoise," the bird said, "the sky god keeps all the wisdom of the world inside a magical pot." The tortoise's eyes grew wide with excitement. If all the wisdom in the world was inside that pot, then he had to have it. So the tortoise began a long journey through forest, across rivers, and over hills, determined to claim the wisdom for himself. After many days of traveling, he finally reached the palace of the sky god, high above the clouds. The tortoise bowed respectfully and spoke. "O great sky god," he said, "may I borrow your pot of wisdom so I can learn from it?" The sky god looked at the tortoise carefully. Then he handed him the pot. "Take it," the sky god said. "But remember, wisdom is meant to be shared." The tortoise thanked him and began his journey back to the village. But deep in his heart, the tortoise had no intention of sharing anything. Instead, he decided to hide the pot where no one else could reach it. When he returned to the village, he found the tallest tree he could see. Then he tied the pot to his belly and began climbing the tree. But every time he tried to climb, the pot got in the way. Up he tried to climb, and down he slid again. He tried once more, and again the pot stopped him. As the tortoise struggled, a small child walking nearby began to laugh. "Why are you climbing the tree like that?" the child asked. "I am trying to hide my pot of wisdom," the tortoise replied proudly. The child looked at him and smiled. "Why don't you tie the pot to your back instead? It would be much easier to climb." The tortoise froze. For a moment, he said nothing. Then his face filled with anger. How could a small child be wiser than him? In frustration and rage, the tortoise untied the pot and threw it down from the tree. The pot smashed into pieces when it hit the ground, and suddenly, something magical happened. All the wisdom inside the pot burst out and scattered across the entire world. It spread across forests, villages, rivers, and mountains. From that day on, wisdom no longer belonged to just one creature. It belonged to everyone. And that is why today, no matter how clever someone thinks they are, there is always something new to learn from others.